Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, massive fire destroys 22 shops at Lucy Market. A massive fire destroyed several board shops at a section of the Lucy Market in Hanover on Friday morning. A firefighter was also injured from electric shock in the incident and has been hospitalized. The Lucy Fire Brigade, which is located a short distance away, was alerted to the blaze at 3:51 a.m. 2 fire units responded with additional support from the Montego Bay and the Negril fire stations. The fire was brought under control in about 45 minutes. District Officer Emilia Somerville told the news that some 22 shops were destroyed and the 6 were partially destroyed. Team responded swiftly, got here in approximately 3 minutes because it is not far from the station. On arrival, we saw a section of the market on fire. 1 or 2 attack lines were brought into operation to try and suppress the fire, stated Somerville. However, we encountered some challenges as it relates to down the electrical wires, which kind of hampered the operation somewhat, the district officer added. The cause of the fire and the estimated loss to property and the contents are unavailable at this time. A team is currently carrying out an assessment and investigation into the incident. 2 dead, several injured in shooting at Mandaville Market. Police were today on the scene of a shooting which left a man and a woman dead and 4 others injured on Friday morning. The shooting incident, which took place shortly after 10 a.m., happened at the back entrance of the market, opposite Ballyhooly Road. Eyewitness reports are that 2 men armed with guns carried out the attack, which sent people scampering for cover. Police had cordoned off the area. Man robbed over $900,000 at the Mandaville Car Mart. A man was robbed of $900,000 by gunmen at a car mart in the vicinity of Ward Avenue in Mandaville on Friday afternoon. Police said around 1 p.m., 4 people traveled in a taxi from Maypen to the car mart located off Ward Avenue and were in the process of buying a car when 2 gunmen drove towards them on a motorcycle. Police said one of the gunmen went directly towards the man who had the cash and held him up at a gunpoint. The gunman then escaped on the motorcycle, which had a false license plate. American allegedly caught with ammo in luggage at airport. An American veterinarian has been charged under the new Firearms Act after several rounds of ammunition was reportedly found in his luggage at the Sanctuary International Airport in St. James on Thursday. He has been identified as the 34-year-old Clint Martin of Tennessee in the United States. Martin has been charged with unauthorized possession of ammunition. It is reported that about 12 p.m., Martin was going through security checks at the airport when anomalies were detected in a duffel bag bearing his name. The police were summoned and the bag searched in his presence. The police said a magazine containing 12 9mm rounds of ammunition was found inside the bag. He was arrested and taken into custody. Martin is scheduled to appear before the Western Regional Gun Court on Monday, October 7. Man gets 4 years and 1 month in prison for fatal machete attack. A man who chopped another to death was today sentenced in the St. Catherine Circuit Court to 4 years and 1 month in prison. Sentencing was handed down by Justice Bertram Morrison against the 29-year-old Lamar Hall, who pleaded guilty to the murder of Paul Chambers, otherwise called Rasta, of Brownstown District in St. Catherine. Before sentencing, his attorney Deanna Mitchell told the court that her client pleaded guilty and spent 5.5 years in custody and that he had a mental problem. Morrison stated that a sentence of 15 years was being considered, but Hall benefited from his guilty plea and the time spent in custody. Facts are that on April 1, 2019, Hall attacked Chambers with a machete and chopped him 23 times in his back. He was taken to the Linstead Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. In the probing incident, where a cop discharged a licensed gun during alleged attack. The Independent Commission of Investigations is probing a matter where a policeman discharged his licensed gun during an incident in Lawrencetown, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Thursday. It is reported that about 7 a.m., the policeman went to Kim Drive in the community to pick up his common-law wife. He reportedly saw a man at the location and he made inquiries about his presence there. The man is said to have started to behave in a boisterous manner and allegedly pulled a pickaxe. He was reportedly instructed by the policeman to drop it. The man reportedly disobeyed and advanced at the policeman, who brandished his licensed gun and fired a shot in the air to prevent the man from coming closer. Clarendon man charged over seizure of 4 guns at his home. The police have charged a man in connection with the seizure of 4 homemade firearms at his premises in Teesside District, Frankfield, Clarendon. Weasel Brown, 33, a construction worker, is charged with the possession of prohibited weapon and the stockpiling of prohibited weapon. His court date is being finalized. Reports are that about 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday, a police team searched the Brown's home and seized the firearms in different sections of the house. He was taken into custody and subsequently charged. 21 rounds of ammunition found in abandoned building in St. Catherine. The Caymanas police in St. Catherine on Thursday seized 21 rounds of ammunition in an abandoned building. No arrest was made in relation to the seizure. The police report that about 8:10 a.m., a police team conducted a snap raid during which the abandoned building was searched. They say they found 21 rounds of 12-gauge cartridges hidden under a mattress. The investigation continues. Children being exposed to inappropriate content on social media. There is a call for attention to be given to the issue of children being exposed to inappropriate content on social media. The Are You Single challenge on TikTok is one such a case. The challenge begins with a music, then features a video that starts with a photograph before flashing to a snippet of a couple engaging in sexual activities. Inappropriate content like this has caught the attention of the Jamaica Youth Advocacy Network. Executive Director Shanika Buden.
We are alarmed by the sort of content that we are seeing on social media platforms, not just TikTok. Social media can be a very beautiful place. You can learn a lot. You can get access to information in a way that has never existed before. But we also recognize that there are other limitations and challenges with using the app. And one such thing is that our children and even general users are exposed to inappropriate and explicit content. We also think that there needs to be a stricter verification process to ensure that underage users are not able to register for the app, or even that there are mechanisms in place that will flag based on the age range of the person, certain content does not come up on their For You page.
Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.